Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is MASYITAH binti Muhammad PADZIL and I am from Group RAS 1204B. In this video, we'll do a presentation about chromatography in legal drug testing. First of all, what is chromatography? Chromatography is an important biophysical technique that can detect drugs and their metabolites at very low concentration. It is used to separate, identify, and quantify specific drugs and their metabolites and the amount present within a biological sample. It is particularly important in drug testing because it can detect even tiny amounts of drugs in a person's system. Different compounds in a mixture can be separated and identified based on their physical and chemical properties as they move through a stationary phase under the influence of a mobile phase. Thus, by using chromatography techniques such as gas chromatography and high-performance liquid chromatography, the specific drugs and their metabolites present in a biological sample such as blood, urine, saliva, can be detected and quantified.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is YASMIN binti ZULNASRI. I am from RAS 1204B. I will explain about advantages and disadvantages for using chromatography in legal drug testing. So, first I will explain the advantages. The first one is high sensitivity and sensitivity. Chromatography is a highly sensitive technique that can detect drugs and their metabolites at very low concentrations, making it an important tool for drug testing. The second one is versatility. Chromatography can be used for a wide range of compounds, including pharmaceuticals, biological samples, and complex mixtures. This versatility is crucial in drug testing, where various substances can be identified and quantified. Next, chromatography also provides both qualitative and quantitative data, which is crucial for interpreting the results in a legal context. For example, determining the amount of a substance can indicate whether a person was using drugs recreationally or therapeutically. Lastly, chromatography is a simple and effective technique. It provides a simple and effective method for analyzing samples, including water, raw materials, and products by detecting components using spectroscopy and chromatography techniques. Next, I will explain the disadvantages for using chromatography. Chromatography can be time-consuming and very expensive. The technique requires specialized equipment such as chromatography columns, detectors, and software, which can be costly to purchase and maintain. Additionally, chromatography testing often requires a high level of expertise and training to perform correctly, which can be time-consuming and expensive. Other than that, chromatography is also limited to a certain compounds. This is because some drugs or their metabolites may not be easily analyzed by certain chromatographic methods. For example, non-volatile compounds are not suitable for gas chromatography. Different substances may require different chromatography conditions or methods, necessitating flexibility and adaptability in the laboratory. Next, sample and solvent handling. Chromatography often uses liquid solvents such as water, methanol, isopropanol, acetonitrile, and formic acid. Acetonitrile is a hazardous organic solvent which can cause fatal cyanide poisoning as it changes to cyanide within the body. Lastly, potential to sample contamination. Chromatography can lead to the potential to sample contamination. It can happen for many reasons, such as contaminants in the patient sample or during the sample preparation step might introduce unwanted contents and affects the detection. Furthermore, it can be the presence of moisture or air bubbles in the samples might alter the retention time. Other than that, sample degradation after preparation and exposure to light, improper storage, handling or extraction can alter the composition of analytes, affecting separation.
Hi and Assalamualaikum, my name is AMNI FASEHAH binti Muhammad SUHUD from RS1204B. I will continue about challenge in chromatography for legal drug testing. First, sensitivity. Legal drug testing often involve very low drug concentration. Chromatography needs high precision and accuracy to identify this drug reliably. Minor variation in conditions like temperature, pressure, and pH can affect separation and identification. Second, sample complexity. Biological samples such as blood and urine are complex, containing numerous components. Separating and identifying specific drugs from this mixture require high selectivity and sensitivity. And lastly, time and cost. Chromatography equipment, including column, detector, and software, is expensive. Running tests can be time-consuming and expensive is required for accurate results, further increasing cost. Hi, next, emerging trend in legal drug testing. First, one of the key emerging trends is microfluidics. Miniaturized chromatography systems are ideal for legal drug testing because they offer first, faster analysis time. This allows for quicker turnaround and result in legal cases. Second, reduce solvent usage. This is more environmentally friendly and potentially cut costs. Third, potentially lower costs. Smaller systems can be cheaper to operate and maintain. Moreover, another powerful combination technique is HPLC-MS-MS. This is perfect for legal drug testing due to it. First, exceptional sensitivity. It can detect very low drug concentration, which is crucial for legal purpose. Second, exceptional specificity. It can accurately differentiate between different drugs and interference, reducing false positives and negatives. Lastly, wider range of drug and metabolite detection. This allows for more comprehensive testing and cover a broader spectrum of potential substances.
On to the next part, which is what is the importance of chromatography in legal drug testings. Chromatography is a highly sensitive technique that can detect drugs and their metabolites at very low concentration, making it an important tool for drug testing. Additionally, chromatography can identify specific drugs and their metabolites, which is essential for forensic analysis and drug testing applications. Chromatography can be used to quantify the amount of drug or metabolite present in a sample. This is useful in therapeutic drug monitoring applications to monitor drug levels and determine the extent of substance abuse. Digging a little deeper, scientists can also obtain information on how long somebody consumed a specific substance based on the gas chromatography results. If chemists know how quickly a person metabolism will break down a particular substance, for instance, they may be able to tell how long that substance has been in the victim's body. Another example is the Olympics and the Winter Olympics in particular often call athletes for having drugs in their blood or urine samples. Gas chromatography breaks down the athlete's sample into component parts, so it's easy to tell which substance the athlete has consumed and in what quantity. Chromatography in drug development has been a powerful tool in advancing the quality, safety of pharmaceutical products. Its impact can be observed across various stages, from initial screening of potential therapeutic candidates to the optimization of drug formulations. Chromatography can isolate and identify compounds that might have medical properties. Once a potential drug candidate is identified, chromatography is used in conjunction with other techniques like mass spectrometry to clarify its structure. This helps researchers understand the compound's mechanism of actions and for further modification to enhance its therapeutic efficiency and reduce side effects.
In conclusion, chromatography is a crucial biophysical technique that plays a vital role in drug testing by detecting drugs and their metabolites at very low concentrations. This method allows for separation, identification, and quantification of a specific drugs and their metabolites within a biological sample, ensuring even trace amounts can be accurately measured. Its high sensitivity and specificity make chromatography an indispensable tool in various applications, particularly in monitoring drug presence and ensuring compliance with drug use regulations. With all types of drug testing, chromatography has its advantages and disadvantages, as well as challenges. Emerging trends such as microfluidics and HPLC-MS allows for a more easier time with testing.
That's all for us. Thank you.